This weekend, we visited Logie Park in Forres in the 22nd round of the North Region Junior Championship. A cloudy afternoon, but the weather did respect both teams as it was slightly windy but did not rain. A good level of attendance, around 30 people were present to watch the game. Meanwhile, some people were also paying attention at the Aberdeen game that was playing today, the semi-final of the Scottish Cup, at the same time. Banchory had this time the control of the midfield, and this allowed us to reach the rivals' box with more relentlessness. However, Thistle had also their chances to score, and Aidan Linton had to do a good job to stop this from happening.
Lucky.
In the 23rd minute, Mourad Ahmanache would score, but the goal would not count as the referee would indicate that he was in offside position. Here we can see the repetition, however we cannot find a proper angle to see if it was or not. Thistle had their chances to score as well. And in the 33rd minute, this time it was going to count. Mourad Ahmanache, after this great movement from Brett Findlay, dribbling past a couple of rivals and delivering this pass to Mourad, who would score to make the first one for the Saints. It was the 33rd minute and there was still a lot to be played. Here we can see this tremendous action from Brett Findlay to dribble past a couple of rivals before delivering the pass.
Plenty of time.
It was Banchory who had the majority of the percentage of possession during the last minutes of the first half, but Forres had their weapons as well, and they were showing it. Here we can see a couple of chances that they had to score. However, our defenders were in the right position yesterday. And that's the last action of the first half. By halftime, the result was Thistle 0, Banchory and Ternan 1. The second half started with Thistle approaching Banchory's box. However, Scott McGregor would avoid the first chance for the locals. Here we can see how the locals were trying and were seeking the tie-up. However, soon Banchory would recover the ball possession. There's a chance by Blair Duthie. That doesn't reach the target. This is another chance, but Brett Findlay does not connect the header. More chances for Banchory. This is Mourad Ahmanache about to score. He comes into the box, dribbles past one defender, and it was actually a corner ball, even though the referee indicated goal kick. That was going to be more actions for us. Here is Stewart Gray dribbling one ball. That's Brett Findlay, and the defence that is well prepared and does not let Brett to reach the objective. The visitors were trying it with long balls, but once again, like in the first half, it was the locals who had the control of midfield, connecting great passes through Stewart Gray and Gret Milne. And in the 68th minute, this was once again a pass delivered by Brett Findlay, and Stewart Gray, taking advantage of the goalkeeper not being right in place, makes a second one for Banchory. Here we can see the repetition once again. The goalkeeper tries to come out, but it was too late, and the second goal was at the score. The game continued with the same guidelines. Banchory connecting a lot of passes, and the locals, Forest Thistle, taking advantage of many of the standard balls, mostly throw-ins and corner balls. But once again, Aidan Linton was going to have a great role during this game. And this is the last action of the game practically. By full time, Forest Thistle 0, Banchory and Ternan 2. Regarding to the position of on the table, Banchory remains in 8th position with 35 points, whereas their rivals remain in 7th position with 41 points. Next week we will face Forest Thistle again at Milton Park, being this the 23rd league game for the Saints. Nothing else by my side. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe, which helps me a lot to continue growing. Hope you have a nice rest of the weekend, and as per usual, see you next weekend with more football.